Hello, welcome to part 2 of the UGX Mod Standalone installation for developers. In this video I will show you how to install UGX Mod Standalone to a stock map. Before watching this video, ensure that you completed part 1 of the series where I discussed requirements for the installation of UGX Mod Standalone and provided a download link to the files. Now that you have downloaded UGX Mod Standalone.rar, extract the contents to a folder somewhere on your computer. I have already downloaded the RAR, it is right here. And I'm going to use WinRAR to extract it, and I'm just going to right click and say extract to UGX Mod Standalone. And hold on, the folder already exists. Let me delete that. Boy, where's it open? Okay, I'll just extract it to a new folder because I don't know where it's open. Extract files. UGX Mod Standalone 2. You will notice that there are 5 folders and a zip file contained within the extracted folder. Map source contains various prefabs that you will need to add to your map later in order to make it compatible with the UGX random box scripts and UGX pack-a-punch scripts. There are also wall weapon prefabs and a prefab for a MISC turret, which I will explain later. The mods folder contains 2 folders, mapname and UGX mod. Go into this folder and rename the mapname folder to the name of the map you are installing UGX mod to. In this video, the mapname I will be using is UGX_mod_install. The mapname folder contains a precompiled UGX mod assets that your map will need in order to run, such as the COD 4, Black Ops, and UGX weapons, power-ups, and more. The raw folder contains images and materials for wall weapon chocks, which are necessary for Radiant to display the prefabs. The texture assets folder contains templates for the main menu and loading screen, which I will explain later. The zone source folder contains a modified DLC3.csv and zombiemode.csv required for UGX mod to run. Backups of the original files are also provided. In zone source English asset list, there is a file called mapname ignore.csv. This file, like your mapname folder, needs to be renamed to your map. For my example, I will need to name this file UGX_mod_install_ignore.csv. This step is very important. Please ensure you have done it correctly, as I just have. Finally, there's a zip called template_font.zip. That's right here. This zip contains the true type font files required to edit the PSD templates in Photoshop. Install as you would any font. The font is called Big Noodle Tilting and can be downloaded free from dafont.com. Now that you know what all of these files contain, it is time to install them to your COD 5 root folder. Before we do this, please keep in mind that you are responsible for backing up any custom work you have done that may be overwritten by the installation of UGX Mod. UGX Mod will not overwrite anything important for a relatively stock map, but mappers and modders should exercise caution by checking for file conflicts before this installation. You have been warned. UGX Mods is not responsible for any damage done to your installation due to user error or negligence. If you have a problem installing UGX Mod, please post a topic or reply on our forum at ugx-mods.com for help. I have not created a map yet, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create a stock map if you don't already have one to install to. Go ahead and go to ugx-mods.com and download UGX Script Placer version 1.1 by clicking on it from the home page and scrolling down and clicking the download button. Save the zip file to your computer. Double click the zip file to open it. Extract the exe to wherever you want on your hard disk, and then go ahead and run the program. You'll see plenty of options here, all of which you want to ignore, except right here, map start. You can choose to either start with a blank map or a sniper bolt tutorial map. I personally like to start with the tutorial map because it's got some zombie spawns in it already, and it just makes my life a little bit easier. For the map name, go ahead and put in whatever you want. I'm going to put in UGX Mod _ install. And also for the display name, whatever you want. And then click OK. And it will say UGX Mod has been created, or UGX Mod install has been created successfully, and it'll give you a list of the files it placed. And that's not really important to pay attention to. So now that I have a map to install to, I'm going to go ahead and continue with the UGX Mod installation. Oh, sorry, the phone's ringing. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Now let's go ahead and install. Now that you've renamed your files and folders from map name to your map's actual name, it is time to copy the files into your root directory. Select all 5 folders and copy them to your clipboard. Now navigate to your COD5 root directory. For most people, this will be in the Activision folder in your program files. If you're a Steam user, it may be loaded in your Steamapps folder. Once you're in the root directory, paste the files. You will be warned about folders and files already existing. This is okay. Tick the box for do this for all conflicts and press the copy and replace button like so. So paste. This destination already contains a folder called map source. Tick do this for all current items and then click yes. There is already a file with the same name in this location. Do this for the next 780 conflicts. I have a lot of conflicts because I've already installed this, but you will have some conflicts. And then click copy and replace. Okay. Now that all UGX Mod assets have been copied into your installation, you are ready to start configuring UGX Mod. And then a little note, if you use UGX Script Placer to generate your map files, you will want to go into your mods folder, UGX Mod install, and you see this DLC3 weapons.iwd, you need to go ahead and delete that because it contains World at War weapons and assets that should not be present in your map. So go ahead and delete that. And if you don't have that IWD, don't worry about it. You're fine, because I don't think any other script placer generates that. It's just a thing with our script placer because we use the Old Town source. So if you use Old Town scripts, you will also have that IWD and it will need to be removed. So the next video we'll talk about configuring UGX Mod.